They were on the list, and why were they on the list? Well, because they managed according to the principles of life. So that's what they did. And their employee, I have in one of my keynote presentations from 2009, I think, how their employees saved them a huge amount of money over half the time that they had to actually do it, just by looking for cost savings. And so neurologically, if you say, well, can you help us save money? Your employees will do that. Then they will find places where you're bleeding cash left, right, and center. And those are like top level, the easy ones, the top, the hard. And then the habit, the traditional company management reflex is to cut costs. And that's a complete lack of insight into what makes an organization work. If you're still in that cutting costs thing, you're looking at one side of the balance sheet and you're not paying attention to what's going on in the outer world. That's how I would see that. So that's an action-oriented, without any kind of reflection, without any context. That's the other big thing for me right now is the assumption is we're in the same context that we were, I don't know, pick a couple of decades ago. The assumption is things have not changed. But what's changed is the linear thinking that built these institutions that cut costs without paying attention to consequences. That isn't working. That's what's, doing the exploitation. It's what is making people cut costs without any rationale at all. And in order to shift that, we have to look at things with using a much wider lens and a more flexible lens. Because there are times, you need to look at something specific, but the habit is to look at something narrowly and forget that it's a big picture and to take a look at it from that perspective. So I think this whole business of context